Hi everybody, Susie here, just another beauty guru. And for some reason my timer says I've only got 44 minutes to do this. So let's see how fast we can do this. Now I'm going to go in. I just said it in another intro I did because I said hold on, but for some reason it says I've only got 44 minutes left on my timer, and I shouldn't have a timer on my camera. That's odd. But let's get some primer on because we've only got 40 minutes to do this, and then I get to go out to the garage. I'm going to change into some shorts and spray on some bug spray because y'all, the other day when my beautiful daughter came out with my beautiful grandbabies, hi Amber, hi Deontay, I got bit up all over my arms. I don't know if you can see that, by the mosquitoes. They eat the hell out of my arms, man, let me tell you. And I do not want to get bit up. I'm waiting for sun to go down a little bit because it is blazing hot out. Now half my garage, it does have a window unit, but the other half does not. And I got to work in that other half and clear it out so I can put the stuff in the room part in there. See, the first half of the garage isn't really being used because it did hold my husband's golf cart. He has since lost his vision, no longer drives a golf cart. Sorry, babe, can't do it. Wouldn't be prudent. If you know, you know. All right, I'll tell you, because I know a lot of you don't know. Back in the day, we had a president that a lot of people call him Junior. He was Bush Jr. Bush Jr. got teased on Saturday Night Live for saying, wouldn't be prudent. So they had a guy that would mimic him and be like, that's enough now, wouldn't be prudent. It was good times. It was the 80s. What can I say? It was good times. Wouldn't be prudent, though, to let my husband drive a golf cart at this time, since he no longer has vision. Or very good service, for that matter. He's tried calling me like 3 times from where he's at in Missouri, and his service is abominable. Abominable, I say. Okay, we're going to do the pink first and get it into the transition. Then I'm going to go in with the red color. See, I'm doing this purple with red on the outside look. And I wish I could remember which influencer I saw put this on, but it was gorgeous. Now, I don't do the same looks as my influencers because my eyes aren't the same shape, but the color scheming is there, except for with Jan Van, because I've seen her do a Purple Rain before when it was all purple and it was pretty, but she does different purpley looks, and this purpley look she did was nothing like the one I did, but I love her to death. And if you haven't seen her, go check her out. She's a pretty awesome gal. She loves playing with colors, and she'll explain what she's doing very, very well. She's into the indie brands like I am. She's into the beautiful colors like I am. We have a lot in common. And she's just got a love for makeup like I do. So let's do this. But she was not the one who I got inspired by for this color story. So I went in with the plastic. I had mentioned this earlier. The plastic, the Pseudo Celeb color, this pretty pink. All right, now we're going to use the Gourmand Girls Haunted palette and go into this pretty purple that I cannot say the name because it is in red italics. Don't even think you can see it on there. What does it say? I don't know. If you could read that, let me know in the comments section down below. Although I hardly ever get comments on here. That would be really cool. I couldn't read that though. All right, I'm going to go in with my Harry Potter brush. My daughter got me Harry Potter brushes because she knows I like Harry Potter. Oh, wait, no, we were going to do the red. Susie, stop. Ooh, that was a close one. We're going to do the red first. All right. Since I need this to concentrate on a specific color, on a specific area, I'm going to go in with this other Harry Potter brush. It doesn't have a name on it either, but okay, the red. Okay, this is out of the Wicked Widow Beauty, and it is a stunning, stunning red. Look at that. I made eyeliner. Isn't that pretty? Now I'm going to go over a lot of this. Wow, look at how beautiful that color is. That red is so pretty. So pigmented. Wicked Widow has some great, great color formulations. It's probably going to stain my lid. I'll have to wear it again tomorrow. Damn. But I think that'll be okay. Because then I'm going to go in with purple on top of that. I just want the red to be on the outer part. Of the purple. God, that's so pretty how it goes on so smooth. I love it when a color can practically blend itself. There's no patchiness, nothing. I had trouble with that purple from ABH, but that ABH palette is a couple years old. And as you can see, I had hit pan on that purple. I used the hell out of that color. Wow. Beautiful. Thank you, Wicked Widow Beauty. All right, let's now go into Gourmand Girls. Bewitched. It says Bewitched. We're going in with Bewitched on the Gourmand Girls Haunted palette. That's different. I was hoping the purple would show up more, but the red is really pulling through there. Wow. That's a really pretty reddish purple color. I'm loving it, y'all. I'm loving it. Boy, do I sound like a redneck. I'm loving it, y'all. Y'all. I'm a California girl. Grew up in LA, and I'm saying y'all. Sound like Lorley. Larly. She's so cute. She says oil. She says oil. I'm like, what? What are you talking about? She's talking about oil. She calls it oil. She's so cute with her southern drawl. But she lives in LA now. So she knows. She knows. That is so pretty. Look how dark that is too. That came out nice. I like that. All right. Now, I haven't chosen or decided on the pigmented purples that I want to use in here in this color. I did get a lot of fallout from that. All right. Well, I've been doing isotopes, but I love when I'm looking down at my radioactive palette from the Gourmand Girls. Ultraviolet is a lighter purple. Quantum is a bluey purple, but when I show it on the screen, it looks blue, not purple, but it has a shift of blue. Let me show you what I'm talking about. See, this is a purple color in the pan. This is a purple color in the pan, but this is more of a maroon color, but it's looking like a grayish blue, and this is a straight up blue in the camera. This is the only purpley color, and I've already got darkness on. So, but all three of those are purple colors. Isn't that wild? Wild. All right. Maybe I want a different purple. But do I? Let's see. The Haunteds is blue. Oh, you know what? We can start off with Baubles. That purple never lets me down. It is a purpley gold color that I've already hit pan on. You know, come on. Cosmic Brushes never fails me. I fucking am going to buy another one of these palettes is what I'm going to do. Oh, wait, Susie, you got to put your glitter glue on. Do not do this without glitter glue. You're going to be sweating out there in the garage. You don't want to look like a crazy fool, just like a fool for putting on makeup, but not a crazy fool with makeup going all down your face. Come on now. All right. I really love the red and the pink and the purple together. Looks like I have a black eye. Good. You know, somebody should have punched me by now. But if they didn't, it's their loss. Because I bite. And that's okay. People are mowing their lawns out there in the dead heat. Oh my goodness. My yard is going to need to be mowed because we've had a lot of rain, but probably not till tomorrow or Monday. But my guy comes and mows it. My husband doesn't want me doing that because he says it's too much work with me having a full-time gig and all. And I really appreciate him for that. But I think I could use that money and buy makeup. I'll earn it. Let me earn it, honey. It's like everything's not about makeup. Yes, it is. In my world, it is. Okay, let's get this bobble on. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. That's what I want. Mm-hmm. That's what I want. Yes. And then we're going to go in with ultraviolet and high energy. How about that? Those are both out of the Gourmand Girls Radioactive palette. I am digging this purple like nobody's business. Oh, God. Stunning. Stunning. I love it. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Ultraviolet is next. It's another one of my faves. There she is. See if you can see. It is purple with a little bit of a blue accent. She's going up against that beautifully. These multi-chromes are so pretty. I just can't get enough of them. So how is everybody doing? If you want to know the status of my husband, he's full of anxiety, but he's having a good time. His sponsor and brothers are taking good care of him. They are in a place where there's very, very, very little cell phone reception. Every time he calls me, it breaks up and breaks up and breaks up, and we have to have like a 4 phone call conversation because he has to keep calling me back. But other than that, I think he's having a good time. And I think someone asked him to speak out there next year to share his story. And I think we might be going next year together to this function in Clinton, Missouri. So I think that would be awesome for him to step out of his comfort zone and share his story with strangers. Like, he's shared his story here in Kansas, but just about everybody here in Kansas knows him that go to our recovery. So it's not like sharing with strangers. It's just like talking with friends. But he has a really, really, really powerful story. And he does a good job sharing, I think. I'm biased. But I think he does a great job sharing his story. He shared it at his old home group in Atchison a couple years ago. And he did a phenomenal job. Phenomenal. So I think it would be good for him. You know? So it's been a really rough week celebrity-wise. We've lost 3 of the iconic 80s people in 1 week. And I'm curious, does anybody know how Ozzy actually died? Did he commit suicide with assisted suicide out there in Scotland, or did he actually die of natural causes? Because Sharon Osbourne came out with a statement because there was something about them having a suicide pact, and she wasn't gonna have suicide with him, she said. Wow, that is beautiful. Oh my gosh, look at that. Yes. That is pretty. I really like that. I'm happy with that. All right. We're going to go in, and I'm going to use my e.l.f. Power Grip Primer today. This is stickier, and it takes 30 seconds to sit into the skin. And with the e.l.f. Power Grip, my makeup ain't going nowhere. Now, I want to use my Revlon Color Stay, but I went and got another bottle of the Maybelline Lumi Matte. And it is a lighter foundation. It is not a lightweight foundation, like it is a full coverage beast, which is what I am, a full coverage girly. And when I say it's lighter, it's thinner. It's more watery. And so this will help keep it in place, and it does not feel like anything on your skin. So it doesn't feel like you've got a bunch of heavy makeup or anything on your skin. Look at that, nice packy. Let me give it its time so that it do what it need to do. Yes. So anyways, I have a spider-laden front half of the garage that I have to clean out, which I'm not looking forward to. And I'm going to throw a lot of stuff away. My husband doesn't know it, but I am, because we're not using this stuff. We don't need it. And then I'm going to move totes from the cool side of the garage, which is fully wrapped around in walls and drywall, and it has a window unit. I'm going to turn the window unit on. And I'm going to move the totes out of there and put them up against the garage door and whatnot, so that way they're not in the middle of the garage. I'm going to try to organize it so we can have a walkway to I have a chest freezer out there and a full-size refrigerator out there, and I'm going to make sure that there's a walkway to both and to his toolboxes that we use quite a bit. Yeah, and I'm going to clean out the room, and then I'm going to call a couple of friends and see who can come over and help me put this weight bag up into the ceiling, because it has to hang into the ceiling. And he has a stud finder, and so hopefully it'll be when it's much cooler out, and we'll set it up kind of in front of the I'm thinking setting it up where it's in the path of the window unit, because I think that's what he's going to use the most, is that punching bag. You know, get his aggressions out, get his anger out, get his sadness out, and give him something healthy to do, because all he's doing right now on the weekends when I'm not home is sitting on the couch and listening to a book in his ear. And that gets awfully lonely and boring. And this will give him something positive and healthy to do. So this is my birthday gift to him for both his milestone birthday and his regular birthday. And yeah, I just really hope that he likes it. All right, I think it's been 30 seconds. Let's get into this foundation part of the makeup, shall we? Yeah, I'm just taking my time because it's hot out there right now, and I want to go out there when it's cooled off a little bit. But that's the time the mosquitoes come out, little bastards. And they eat me alive. But I've got plenty of repellent. I'm going to spray the shit out of it. Now, there are wasps in the garage. I plan not to fuck with them as long as they don't fuck with me. You know what I mean? because I hate the wasp spray. It's like this long straight line. It's not a big spray. So if I miss, it's going to piss him off. He's going to come at me. And yeah, I'm not going to spray that stuff. If my friends come over and feel the need that they can do it, I'm going to let them. But I'm not, you know, and if the bug guy come over and thinks he can do it, I'm going to let him do it also, because I don't want wasps in that room that my husband's going to be working out in. But in the garage part, that's where they're at. But the bug guy's going to come out and take care of the spider situation and any ants and mice that might be out there, because I don't let my cats outside. They are indoor cats. Plus, Lucky's a little old to be hunting. He just is. Cat hair. But he's still having trouble hitting the litter box, keeping me busy with that shampooer. And yeah, poor guy. I am going to, when I get a chance, I don't know if I need to go to Topeka, but I need to go to Walmart, and that's in Emporia or Ottawa, which is both 40 miles away from me, and look for some organic cat food for him, something that's more meat and not just Purina, because he's had Purina his whole life. And my thought is, you know, like right now I had to take a antacid pill because I had a piece of pizza for lunch. 52 years old. I can't be eating like that. I'm supposed to be eating more roughage. And I'm thinking the same goes for cats. What if the Purina is giving him an upset stomach? So I'm going to get him some organic food and see if that doesn't help the situation a little bit. Get him some more solid poop going on. All right, I did this the other day and I really, really enjoyed the way it came out. So I'm going to do it again today, and that is I'm going to go in with this liquid or cream bronzer from Hard Candy. I've got it. I might as well use it. It's the Face Off Cream Bronzer. It was on sale on clearance in Walmart for like $3. So I thought I'd try it and give it a try, and I like it. I like it a lot. But I think they just, what they did, they didn't do away with it. They just repackaged it, I think, and came out with, I don't know if they reformulated it, but they definitely repackaged it. And so this packaging isn't in the Walmart anymore. But I did a video on that haul and told you guys to go check it out and try to buy it, but I haven't given it much love because normally I only have time in the morning to hurry up and do my makeup, and I haven't been doing bronzer in the mornings because it's just an extra step to me. But that looks good. I like that. I enjoy that a lot, and I enjoy the process of putting makeup on. This is fun to me. This, I'm truly, I love doing this. So, this color is in Honey Glaze. Honey Glaze is the color I'm using from Hard Candy. It is a drugstore. I have not tried any of the higher end ones because that's a lot of money, and I didn't get the job that would give me the funding to fund such an experiment, you know? So I'm still going to be funded by the drugstore for a little while at least, you know? Times, they're tough everywhere. And you don't have to go out there and spend $40 on one little thing of makeup. You really don't. I mean, I'm gonna put it to the test today, and I'll upload another short after I'm working on the garage and show you the work on the garage. And I'm going to show you what my makeup looks like and show you this holds up just fine all day long. You know, I don't play with my makeup. It stays on. It doesn't bleed down my face. And It works. I like it. That's why I wear it. Now, instead of going in with the Hard Candy blush, I'm going to go in with Nutmeg from Cosmic Brushes. Just because I haven't played with it and I want to. Such a pretty color. Will look good with this. And yeah, let's do this before I do my concealer. I brought that down a little bit too much. That's all right. I'll bring my concealer to fix that. Now don't be afraid that this looks a little dark, because when I powder it, it's going to cover it up and it'll lighten up. But I love going blush heavy. I don't know why I get blush blindness. Look at that. I look like I got slapped in the face. Oh my goodness. I don't care. It's pretty. It's pretty. I like it. No one makes more fun of me than I do, so it doesn't matter what people say. It matters what I feel. And what I feel is that I went a little heavy with this blush, but I'm going to fix it because I got the tools and the talent to do so. Yeah, I went way too close to my lips, I think. I brought it down way too much. That's all right. It's all right. Because this is just my base. I'm still playing, y'all. I'm still playing. 26 minutes in, I'm still playing. Don't be playing. I'm playing. That's what I do. My beautiful NARS concealer is running out. I need to get some more. I keep saying that. Eventually I will. There we go. I'm scraping the sides, y'all. A little down here. There we go. All right, where is my dual-ended brush? There she is, right in front of me. This is the e.l.f. dual-ended complexion brush. I think it's only $8. It'll be $9 in August, so if y'all want to get one, it works really well. She cleans up well. Real easy to maintain. Keep her clean. I use the Cinema Secrets brush cleaner. Works wonderful. I know that you can use soap and water. I like the Cinema Secrets just because it's so speedy and it really cleans. Now I know that there's a chemical to it. That's probably not the healthiest thing to inhale, but makeup's not the healthiest thing to put on your face either, so. I know a lot of people what use it. They go back to it time and again just for convenience. Oh, that looks funny. Let me fix that. I don't think I've ever brought my blush in so close. That's funny. That looks a lot better. Oh, I'm very happy with my base now. Tricks of the trade, ladies. They work. You don't have to add anything else to your blush, your beauty blender. You simply, after you've used it for your foundation, if you've gone too heavy with your blush, you just come around and pat on it and it lightens it up. It works. It's beautiful. Beautimous. All right. I do have to use the Photo Focus, the Wet n Wild Loose Setting Powder, but under my eyes, I'm going to use my Coty Airspun because I don't want it to get dark. And the pink, soft pink, this one, gets too dark under my eyes. A lot of people, a lot of influencers are trying to say how great it is, but my influencers that I watch, well, some of the ones that I watch are very honest, and they will tell you, no, it's not good under the eyes. Some people are calling it a dupe for Huda Beauty. It's probably not. I can't call it a dupe or say that it is or isn't because I haven't tried the Huda Beauty ones. Because those, again, I didn't get that job, which would let me play with makeup more. And that was really the sole purpose I wanted that job, was so that I could play with makeup more. How stupid is that? I can't say I still love my job. I just can't. Not where I'm at with it today, but... And I can't say I do enjoy it because I enjoy this more. I enjoy makeup more. So, I don't know. I'm kind of in a rut with my job. Look at me going in with Coty still. I'll use up that Wet n Wild. You know, if something were to happen to my husband's job, I'd kind of be excited. Just because I'm bored. I don't think there's anything more I can do at my job that would get me any higher and any advancements, any raises. And that's kind of what I need right now. But there's no other place in town to work that has such benefits. And my job has great, great benefits. And I love it. I love the benefits. So for now, it's where I'm at. I'm okay with it. I used to love it. It makes me sad that I don't love it. But that could change, you know. I could love it again next week. Just this week is a week that I didn't love it so much. And I'm okay with that. Some days aren't going to be the best. Wow, I look good. I like that. That looks really good. I love this shadow. This shadow came out fabulous. Fabulous. Ah! All right. We're going to go in with the e.l.f. Not the Browie Wowie. This just does not have the opacity. The color is fine, but I have to really, really, really dig at it to get it to deposit color. It just doesn't have the opacity that the e.l.f. Ultra Precise Liner does. It's for my brows. Hold, please. This Ultra Precise brow pencil really does a good job on my brows. And I really did want to pick up a couple of more of these before August. But I think I'm going to pick up some hand wrap and some gloves that the fingers poke through for my husband for, you know, so that he can punch that boxing glove bag. When he gets his present, I want him to be able to use it right away and get some steam out. And yeah, that's what I want. I want him to be able to use it right away. All right, let's see. We need some blush. Y'all know I love this Ellis Blend Bunny Solar Flare Dimension palette so much. Let's do it. I loves it. Just be careful, Susie. Don't go in too hard. All right. Here's to not going too hard. I'm just going to use the flare, not the heat. There we go. Nice. Nice deposit of color. So yeah, it made me sad. Scared me when Malcolm Jamal Warner died because I thought, oh my God, he was my age. you know, and I don't want to die. And yeah, that's really makes you think when you hear of people that are your age that are passing away, and you're like, what happened? You know, like, oh my God, how, why, what? And it wasn't natural causes, unfortunately, and it was sad. And yeah, it just makes you think life is so short. You might as well have fun with it every day. Every day, have some fun. Put some makeup on. Life's too short. We're going to go in with Killer for my under eye. That's the red color. And yeah, we are going to put some red under the eye. Yeah. That's looking good. Now, I was watching Betty Bean or Betty Jean do this earlier, and when she does her makeup, she does her under eye and her top eye at the same time. And the reason I don't do that, A, is the fallout I get. I think I'm just too heavy. And B, the wrinkles under my eyes and the wateriness of them doesn't allow me to do that right away. Sometimes this eye right here that I'm actually working on gets real watery, and I have to use a lot of Q-tips to dry it out and tell it, hey, come on, man, I'm trying to look beautiful here. Don't fuck with me, you know. But I really, really love this Wicked Widow Beauty. Look at that. That's just gorgeous. Gorgeous. Thank you, everybody. I'm a delight. I look fabulous. Let me put my black on. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put my mascara on because it's not so late like it was the other day. Now, I'm currently uploading that video for you guys. I won't upload this one till after that one is fully uploaded, because with my phone, it can take over 24 hours for the upload to complete, and I don't know why that is. But it does take that long for an upload to get on YouTube. And that doesn't make sense to me, but it is what it is. Probably because it's a cheap phone, and I'm in Podunk, Kansas, and yeah, something like that. Now, I did this lip coloring the other day, so I'm going to go in with the Revlon Color Stay liner. I can't read it right now what color it is, but it's a light taupey brown color. Very light, but it goes on it glides beautifully. So if I had a darker color, I'd probably only use this. But if I had a darker color, it would probably be too dark because I always pick the wrong colors. But you see how smooth that just glides on beautifully? But it's like almost no color, nothing deposited, because it's almost a skin tone color. It's almost the same color as my skin. And for me, that's too light. But the creaminess I love. And when you're a BAB like me, for those of you non-Gen Xers out there, BAB stands for broke ass bitch. When you're a BAB like me, you're not just going to keep going out and buying new when you have so many others. So I've got the e.l.f., the $2. Now, this doesn't go on as smoothly, but it's a darker color, and it mixes with this color to make the perfect brown. So check this out. This is, yeah, Use your makeup, people. It works if you work it. If you know, you know. That's better. Look how pretty that is. And it glides on roughly. It's a very rough glide on, but if you have it on top of that creamier base, it glides beautifully. So yeah, there's that. And I know there's a lot of influencers that are like, it's $2, it's wonderful, yada, yada, yada. No, it's not wonderful. Wonderful is one product that will do the job in one swipe and not pull and tug at your lips. Quite frankly, this is a $2 product and it does what $2 is expected to do, almost nothing. Is that bad? Yes and no. I mean, you know, you get what you pay for. I had $2. I wanted to try this out. It can work if you work it the correct way. Now, are there better products out there? Absolutely. Do I know what they are? Not all of them, no. However, like I said, this Color Stay, I think she's like $8 or $9. The creaminess is beautiful, but this color is just too light. Now, I need a darker color, but see the difference? Okay. See how dark this looks? I thought that was the color of the pencil. Look how light that pencil tip is. It is light, light. That is way too light for me. I thought it would be darker than that, and it's not translating. So, and you can't go into the drugstore and color swatch these lip liners. You just can't do that. That's disgusting and gross. So I have to go in. I have to try the Revlon Color Stay. It does last all day. It's beautiful, and it keeps the lipstick inside your lips because I have the liners that don't, and those upset me. They make me livid, and I don't like that. Nobody needs color bleeding off their lip and make it look like a sunshine is on your mouth. That looks dumb. Dumb. Okay, that being said, should I go in with the nice pink color that I did the other day, or should I go in with a more bold Blend Bunny color? I mean, I do have red on my eyes. My eye is watering already, y'all. Ignore it, ignore it, ignore it. There must be something I'm allergic of in that. That's why it's doing that. I don't know. I'm not going to say I'm allergic of it because I'm going to keep wearing it. Yeah, that's not addict behavior, is it? Does this look good the way it is? And then just put the pink on, because the pink will make this look very similar. Or do I go in with the red? Oh, fuck it. Go in with the red. I love this Blend Bunny. It's so good. It's a little obnoxious, but I like it. I'm so bad. See, that e.l.f. didn't deposit as much color